Do you want to be part of the AI boom, but you don't want to hire a team of developers and reinvent your entire company as a tech company? We're hearing from a lot of women business owners that they're excited about AI, but also scared that it will take their business or scared that they won't learn these new tools in time. Also, people are asking, do I have to become an AI company? Everything is AI now. So today is all about how can you become AI adjacent? You don't have to reinvent as an AI company, but just like when the internet came around, there was no option of not using the internet anymore. AI is here to stay and is going to be baked into everything we do. One thing to think about is as business owners, we've always had to pivot. This is not new. So let's not get too worked up about the latest tech innovation that's going to make us make some changes in our businesses. Remember how adaptable you are. Remember how you got through the pandemic if you got through that. And this is just one more pivot that you're going to need to make. I'd like to tell a story about someone who made a big pivot that worked out pretty well. It's actually Levi Strauss. So Levi Strauss was a German immigrant who moved to America in 1853. And that was right at the height of the gold rush. He moved to San Francisco, where all the miners were headed into the hills every day to find the little gold nuggets, the cryptocurrency of that century. Before they headed out, they would stop into Levi Strauss's dry goods store and buy lunch or something to get them through their day. From talking to all of his customers, he found out that the biggest problem they were facing out there was that their pants were falling apart from the wear and tear of being out trying to find this gold, and they needed something hardier to get through their day. So he did some research and he teamed up with a tailor, a guy named Jacob Davis. Jacob Davis had something that Levi Strauss didn't have. Jacob Davis had a little copper button called Trivet. And if you've never heard that word, it's that little thing on your jeans where the pocket is. So they teamed up and created the first blue jeans. And those sold like hotcakes because it was a tougher material. The Trivets held them on so that they didn't fall off of the gold miners' bodies while they were looking for gold. And you know what happened after that. Levi Strauss became the top name in jeans and is today a $6 billion company. So that was an interesting pivot, right, that Levi Strauss made. He pivoted away from dry goods, although let's be clear, he didn't stop selling the dry goods right away. He just teamed up with Jacob Davis and created these jeans on the side. So what could you be doing right now to work with AI without becoming an AI company? Again, we're calling it AI adjacent here at Million Dollar Women, and we're helping a lot of women to figure out what that could look like. Here are 3 ideas of AI adjacent things that you could be doing with your business without a total reinvention. The first one is placing AI people in companies. A lot of companies are looking for that talent and not sure where to find it. So if you have anything to do with HR or talent finding right now, it's a terrific time to create a niche. It doesn't have to take over your whole company in placing talent, whether those are prompt engineers or people who have CS degrees, computer science degrees, anybody who's in the machine learning space and become the go-to source for that. These are early days. It's a great time to get that started. The second idea is organizing events, because the AI world now is going to need conferences. It's going to need places to gather online and in person. Maybe you could create a retreat or a conference or something people could go to. And if you're like, well, I don't even know anybody in AI, how can I do that? Well, we just did it here at Million Dollar Women. We're in New York, where New York Tech Week just happened. And we teamed up with Accessible AI for All, where we know the founder, Payal Rahira. And Payal and I created this event from nothing, where we had a networking for AI people attending the conference and then some people who were not attending the conference. And that was a big success. So reach out to someone you know in AI and maybe ask them, like, hey, what kind of events have not been created yet that you think people in AI would want? And the third idea is to become an educator in this space, because many of us are self-educating about AI, and we've already seen on Instagram and TikTok and LinkedIn the people putting themselves out there as, we're going to teach you all the AI tricks and tools. So of course that's already happening, but there's so many areas that have not been explored yet, such as having after-school programs for kids, just like so many people created robotics programs in the early 2000s and 2010s. Or maybe you want to create an online course for a specific niche. Maybe it's for, educators to figure out how to use AI in the classroom. There's so much you can do with education around AI. So those are just 3 AI adjacent ideas. And I hope hearing those ideas maybe made you think of a couple things that you might do. And if you're looking for help with pivoting your business, please reach out to us. We're at scalewithjulia.co or millionwomen.com. And we're always happy to hop on a call with you and help you brainstorm about what your pivot could look like or your AI adjacent business. And you can always find me at scalewithjulia.co, or you can reach out to our team at millionwomen.com and set up a call. Hope you're learning lots of great things in AI that you're sharing with everyone around you. We're going to all figure this out together. And I will see you right back here. Stay brave and go big.